Hi everyone and happy Sunday. I am Tamara with Lucha Bianca Sound Healing and Meditation, and today's video is going to be a little bit different than my other ones in some ways. I've been thinking about this for a while, and I've been wanting to start doing regular videos on possibly channeling or relaying a message, a spiritual message to the collective. And I've kind of hesitated, honestly, because I felt like even though I do oracle readings and tarot readings, I want to do my private sessions, I do individual channeling work, but I haven't done anything so open, so general. So I guess this could be technically my first time doing a specific channeling message for the collective, and making a video on it and putting it on YouTube. So we'll see how this goes. Anyways, today's message comes from Archangel Michael. Many of you that follow me know that I do a lot of work with angels, and Archangel Michael is one of those angels that I work with the most. And like I said, I've been wanting to do this channeling message and video for a while, and I just was a little hesitant. So this morning during meditation, I checked in with Michael and I asked, hey, are you willing to do this? Should we do this? Should we try a channeling message? Do you have something to say? Do you have something you want me to relay? And right away said yes. So I got really excited, and I couldn't wait to do it. But I kind of slowed my roll and wanted to simplify things. So I said, okay, you take the lead on this. Take me out of the equation. Tell me how you want this reading to go. So we use the oracle cards that I use almost daily, which is the Archangel Michael Oracle deck. And basically he had me pick 6 cards, 3 for the first message, and another set of 3 for the second message that he wants to relay. So I basically read the cards, and then I meditated on them, and I channeled and basically listened to his message that he wants to bring. So let's dive right into it. I have some notes because sometimes doing these meditations I get a lot of information and I forget it when I come out of meditation. So I'm training myself to write down my notes so I can go back to them and relay the exact message that I received. So the very first 3 cards that I got from Michael for the first message to you all. And side note on that, so this is a collective message, but he wanted me to be clear when I say that this channeling, this message pertains to all of us. So everyone who's listening to this or watching this, it pertains to you to a certain degree, but he also wants me to mention that there are specific people that he is really trying to reach. So there might be some of you that will listen to this message and, you know, feel it resonates with you. And then there will be other people that are like almost stopped in your tracks because you have been either stressing or worrying or pondering these things or feeling these messages, and now you feel like they're speaking directly to you, to your heart, and it's like hitting you, right? So there's a message for everyone, but there's specific people who will be listening that really will receive a very direct message from this. So the first 3 cards are about protection, and Archangel Michael was very direct and very serious about this. So the first 3 cards are you and your loved ones are safe. And we have Archangel Michael with his sword. He also seems to be holding a dagger in his left hand. And there's fires and there's snakes. There's a lot going on in this picture. Let me see if you guys can see it. But basically, the very first direct message that he wants to share is that if you have been worrying about you and your loved ones being any type of danger or feeling like you're not protected, his message is that yes, he is there and he is protecting you. You don't have to worry about you know, his protection of being able to expand and encompass everyone that you want to protect in your family. Sorry, I am like itchy because it's allergies season as always here in Florida, so that's why I'm like so when I was reading these messages and channeling them, he says that you must trust that you are safe, your family is safe, and your home is protected. So the second card that came out of the oracle reading was that your home is protected by angels. So the first two cards again are all about protection. And he says you've been worried about the safety of your family, but you can actually speak protection over them, and you forget about it sometimes. So what that means is that you can actually call Michael's protection and Michael's angels to come and protect your family and your loved ones in your home. But that is very powerful, and you can do that at any time, at any day. So I said to him, well, how can they do that? How can they speak protection? How can they call your protection? And he showed me that you can and should erect blue flames in every room of your house, and blue flames to wrap around every single person of your family. So all of your loved ones and friends, your home, the outside of your home, the perimeter of your home. He wants us to envision his blue flames all around them, and that's going to be his protection wall. That's going to be the way that you see and feel that he is protecting you and that everyone is safe. And there was again, so Archangel Michael, when I meditate with him and work with him, he always has a very lighthearted spirit and lighthearted presence. And I don't want to say that this one was stern, a stern presence, but he took this message very seriously, and he specifically wanted me to say that he shares, I am there, you'll feel my presence. He was very adamant about this. He is constantly there. You just have to kind of stop for a moment and meditate. And he wants people to know that he's at the wheel. So here's where I was a little like, okay, so is it just you at the wheel of what? And what does that mean? And it made me think of that saying, and you know, there's also that song by Carrie Underwood about Jesus take the wheel. And I found myself asking, okay, so is Jesus in control, or God in control, or universe in control, you're in control? And basically he clarified for me that yes, the protection and the power to protect has always been given by the higher entity, which is God, universe, spirit, father, mother, goddess, whatever you wanted to call it and resonates with you. And that power has been given to the angels, and Michael has been tasked and given that power by the Creator to protect us and take charge. So he's at the wheel because he's assigned to humanity. He's assigned to us to lead us without being scared, to lead us without being harmed. So I hope that makes sense. I wanted to clarify this because it did come up for me in meditation. Like, you're at the wheel of, again, I kept going back to like that Jesus take the wheel, Jesus at the wheel, God is guiding us. And yes, spirit is, but it has been bestowed on Archangel Michael, the task and the mission and the purpose of leading us into safety and always watching over us and leading us into battle and shielding us. And he also wanted me to share very strongly that protection over those who ask for it is constant. So there is absolutely no time that you will ask for protection that you will not receive it. And you will know immediately that he's there, that his presence is there. So the first message is all about protection, all about, yes, he's there. Yes, you are protected. Yes, call on him. Yes, you have the power to speak and call in his protection by envisioning the blue flames and wrapping it around everyone, and everyone you love, and in your home, over your pets. Like, you are entitled and perfectly equipped to call in on Michael and his army of angels. So these were basically the two first cards. The your home is protected by angels, and you and your loved ones are safe. And then the third card that came out is shield yourself. And this is sort of, I guess, still falling under the concept of protection in this first message. And as you can see in this picture too, there is a very strong, fierce angel depicted, where he seems like he's getting ready to go into battle. The shield is up, his face is serious and focused, and you can't help but feel that this is a really powerful soldier, guardian, someone you would want on your side if you're going into battle. So I tapped in and I asked Michael, okay, so is there something coming, like something bad coming, or something that we must prepare ourselves for? And this message actually ties in a little bit with the second part of the message, with the other three cards. And it's connected in the way that things are happening, things are changing, things are evolving, and they're evolving at really fast speed, and they're going in the right direction. This evolution, this spiritual awakening is going in the right direction, but it is drawing a lot of light over us. And whenever you become this bright, beautiful light, you become also very noticeable to all kinds of things, people, entities, or whatever. So the message that and the feeling I got from Michael when I asked this question is that no, there's not necessarily anything horrible that you need to shield and protect yourself from, but because you are taking on this new path of enlightenment and you are becoming a bright light and your vibration is increasing, you're starting to wake up to spiritual truths and abundance and prosperity and love and forgiveness and purity. You are also attracting people here on earth that are not ready, and they want to remain in the darkness. And the fact that you are this bright light suddenly popping up, they want to dim it. They don't like it. They're scared of it. They're confused by it. They see this light as if it was shining a weakness in them. So they're going to try to basically dim your light. So the point of shielding yourself is stay true to your path of ascension and awakening and enlightenment. Stay true that these changes in your life are for the better, and that your vibration and this energetic rise within you is for your own good and your highest good. Follow that gut instinct and that intuition, but don't allow others to persuade you otherwise, and don't allow others to dim your light. There will be people that they just won't get it, and they might try to beat you down and talk you down, and I don't know, it'll be sort of like an opposition. I feel it as an oppositional force. So Michael is telling you, shield yourself, prepare yourself, and stand your ground. Don't let people manipulate you into thinking that because you're growing, because you're evolving, because you're ascending to higher truths, that you are losing your mind. That, maybe some people who are not ready for this path, they're like, what is wrong with you? Why are you talking this nonsense? I don't understand why. I don't know. I'm just making an example. talking about past life and star seed and reincarnation and spiritual meditation and 5D awakening, maybe people will not understand that, and they might even mock you for it, or make you feel like, am I crazy? Am I doing this right? So just stay firm in your truth and shield yourself with power and trust and belief and faith. So that was the biggest takeaway of this. And then diving really quick into the second part of the message, the other three cards, the final three cards that I got were honor and trust your feelings, romance angels are helping you, and write about your thoughts and feelings. So in this part of the message, Michael shares the following. As many begin to evolve, so as many of us are becoming to awaken and ascend, the vibration and frequency of each one of us will change. And it may begin to attract new people into our lives. So just like I mentioned, it may begin to attract attention, unwanted attention, or negative attention, right? But it's also going to attract positive attention so that new people can come into our tribe. New people are coming into our lives. Very aligned, blessed people who need to be on our path, and they will help us, and they will be beautiful people with beautiful lessons to share. Romantic or not, we will be welcoming new love, just beautiful relationships. We're going to feel the vibrational shift in ourselves, meaning we are feeling the changes. We are feeling our frequency rise. We're feeling a buzzing or a tingling or just a change, a slight shift that maybe we don't quite understand, but we feel something is changing. So Michael is telling us to go with it, and that it's all part of the course. It's all part of this evolution, and to expect these new relationships and these new beautiful people to come into our life in the very near future. Now, suddenly, when I was listening and tapping into this, I received heat. I felt heat from my face all the way up to my crown. And I was like, what is happening? And basically, Michael explained that the vibrational changes and shifts, for me personally, it's affecting the throat, the third eye, and the crown chakra. And the fact that I felt it doing a channeling, it leads me to think that most of you may or have already started to feel changes and shifts in vibrations from the face up, or will be very soon. So, the throat chakra is all about communication and speaking, creating your reality in your world. So that heat is sort of starting here, where we're beginning to speak our truth and to speak up for ourselves and speaking things into motion, right? And then the third eye is all about wisdom and intuition and tapping into higher dimensions and higher understanding. So that was really strong for me. And I think that a lot of people right now are feeling some type of vibrational shift in their third eye. And then the crown chakra at the top of the head, that I felt like almost like this heat pulling up forward, is our connection, our breakthrough connection to spirit, to creator, happening right now. Like we're being just sucked up towards this higher entity, this beautiful light of understanding and ascension. And that's what we are experiencing as a collective. And if you are experiencing that and you just haven't been sure what that means and why it's happening, this is why. This is currently the vibrational shifts that are tapping into the higher dimensions through these three chakras. So at this point, I asked Michael, okay, so what else do I need to share and say? And he said, and I felt him smile, and he said, no, I think that's enough for your very first session. There'll be more that he'll want to share. There's a lot of details, there's a lot of topics that he wants to share, but he was pretty clear that for the first channeling, this was it, and this is the first message that he really wants to share with you. So I I'm just really happy to share this with you, and I'm thankful to Michael and Creator for allowing me to tap into that. So if this aligns and resonates with you, write a comment and let me know how this first channeling video went, because like I said, it's kind of all brand new to me. So love and light to you all, and we'll talk soon. Bye.